Hello and welcome back to Grand Theft Auto 4 Pacifist Percent, a challenge that really makes me want to kill everyone in this game, but I can't because that'd be against the rules. We last left off by finishing Bleed Out, which now forces me to go to the mission First Date, where I go on a first date with Michelle because she's been sending me intrusive messages about my business dealings. So naturally I get myself a hot dog because I refuse to buy Michelle dinner, and I run over to her house where she proceeds to act majorly suspicious.
Did you just move in?
No. Why?
All your stuff is new. Some even still have tags on.
Yeah, well, I like things clean.
I can see that. But, everything is new.
Yeah, I'm kind of obsessed with cleanliness. Things get on my nerves and I just throw them out.
Hey, I doubt it!
Okay!
From there we go to the fun fair.
I thought maybe we could go to the, fun fair.
Yeah, great! Let's go! Love the fun fair.
Of course, on the way, Michelle is weirdly intrusive into Nico's life.
Does Roman get himself into a lot of trouble? Is he involved in criminal stuff?
He's made some mistakes. Got involved with people he shouldn't have, but really, he is a legitimate businessman.
Because this man right here, he's an international businessman, a multiculturalist.
That I could not have said better myself.
Hey, there's a bowling alley up here. We should play.
Cool. Let's go bowling then.
Once we arrive, I force her to run all the way to the bowling alley where I absolutely crush her with my bowling skills.
You're good, Nico. That was fun. Will you take me back home now?
Of course I'll take you home. Let's go.
After forcing her to run all the way back to the car, I take her home and the suffering is over. Luckily, we didn't have to kill anyone, so this mission is pacifist approved. Following that, we start the mission Easy Fair, which promises to be anything but easy.
Oh, hey, Nico.
Where's Roman?
Good question.
Hey, Yokel, your damn cousin isn't here. Go get me a coffee.
What?
Get me a fucking coffee! Come on, I'll get you one. What? You keep staring at me. I'll burst one of your eyeballs. Gorgeous, this guy's a fucking creep.
Give him a break. He's new in the country.
I can see that. Did you walk here from 1985?
Yeah.
Hey, Mallory. Hey, man.
Hey.
About time.
Vladdy boy, what's going on?
Roman boy, you tell me what's going on.
Nice aftershave. What is that? Sex pest?
No, it's where is my fucking money?
I had it. I had some of it. Then those Albanians you said you would deal with came and smashed my computer.
So it's my fault?
I didn't say that.
I tell you what, while you don't pay, maybe you and Nico can do me few favors.
Sure.
Good.
Why not? Okay. No, I can't do it. My cousin will do it. Yes, he can drive. No, he's not a cop. His name is Nico. You'll be right over. Nico, sorry to ask, cousin. Can you go pick up Jermaine, one of my regulars? He's over on Rotterdam Hill on Mohawk Avenue.
Whatever.
Roman asks us to go pick up his friend Jermaine, who needs my help picking up hot car parts from a garage nearby.
Shit, I thought Roman was gonna pick me up. I need someone I can trust for this run.
I'm Roman's cousin. If you can trust him, you can trust me.
He told me about you. You're Nico, right? The hotshot ladies man cruising around the Mediterranean, breaking hearts and making millions?
Yeah, I traded in the yacht for this cab.
That door isn't meant to be open. Wait here while I take a look.
Obviously, things don't go quite as planned, and the police show up. Of course, me being a dumbass, I think I have to turn around to get out, which causes complications, and by the time I realize that I can actually just drive forward, I'm already kind of in a situation that leads to me accidentally running over a police officer and killing him, so I had to start over the mission.
I ain't going down, man. Get rid of this heat.
Returning once again to the mission, I use my newfound elite strat of just driving away, and I escape the police without having to kill anyone.
Great! We lost.
And with that, I completed this mission without having to kill anyone, so this mission is Pacifist approved. From here, I tried to do Jamaican Heat a couple of times, but got frustrated and gave up, so we'll come back to that later in the video. From here, I went on to start the mission Bull in a China Shop, where Vlad basically asks Nico to go smash the guy's window in order to get protection money from him, because obviously he's a mobster.
Yoko, Fatty Roman's cousin. It's Vlad.
Vlad, name doesn't ring any bells. I'm sorry.
You better start remembering important people, you dumb peasant. Your cousin owes me a lot of money. If you don't want to make things real difficult for him, you are going to come to Kamrat's bar in Mohawk. I have a work for you.
Yoko, Fatty Roman's cousin. What's your name again?
Big mouth prick.
Very catchy. Sit down. Cousin, Nico. That's it, Nico. Not Big Mouth Prick. You funny guy.
I try.
Yes, and this one's, I'll let you take the shit out of me.
Take this shit?
Yes, Mickey about.
I don't understand.
People who fuck with me get fucked with.
Okay, fine. Calm down.
Whatever. Some old man not paid me in months, and I'm not kind of person who is treated this way. Old bastard owns a china shop in the Campton Avenue in Dukes. Here you go. Don't hurt him. Just teach him a lesson.
I don't need a bat to teach a lesson.
After taking a cab to the China Shop, I try to kindly convince the owner of the shop to pay Vlad.
Hey, let me in. You owe Vlad protection money, old man.
Big Vlad and his protection money? I so scared. What I need protection from?
You think this door is going to save your shop? There's shit I can break out here.
Vlad should pay me to tell punks like you to go away. He get no money.
When that ultimately doesn't work, I perform holy matrimony between a brick and the shop's window in order to convince him.
Stop it, shitbrain! I pay up now! I pay up! Shit, here! I thought Vlad and I had understanding.
Only thing I understood was you owed him money.
And with that, I completed Bull in a China Shop without killing anyone. I reckon I probably am getting a little bit easy right now, but it's going to get a lot more difficult very soon. Once I completed that, I started the mission Hung Out to Dry, where I once again had to track down one of Vlad's clients who wasn't paying him money.
You did good with the business the other day. But now one more peasant is trying to avoid paying.
Who?
Moskovsky jerk who owns the laundry in the Masterson Street. Thinks in this country business is done differently. Says he will call cops on us.
Okay. So?
Jerk needs to be taught a lesson. Give him a beating. Let him know might is right. But remember, you see a cop, you don't know me.
I see anyone, I don't know you.
Ho ho.
I have a message from Vlad. Shit! Stay away from me!
This mission wasn't too difficult. I basically just hit his car with mine until he gave up, which was surprisingly easy. And I didn't have to kill anyone, and so that makes this mission Pacifist approved.
You got me! You got me, okay?
Why have you not paid Vlad the money you owe him?
I'm going to. I've just been having the trouble getting it together. Vlad is impatient man.
You will be getting the money to him soon, or your wife shall be using your washing machines to get the blood out of your clothes. Do you understand? I do not ask twice for a favor.
I understand. I will get it to him. I thought this country was different.
The next mission that I did was clean Getaway, and basically Vlad just wanted me to steal a car for him.
Want some? Good.
We walked all the way over here so you could snort coke?
No, listen. That's better. Ah, that's better. Man, Michael gets the good stuff. It's got some laxative in it, though. Gives you a stomach problem.
Nice detail.
Yeah, listen, where were we?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. So, I need you to head up to Duke's and get a car for me. It's a silver blister, and it's parked in the projects by EIC subway station, okay?
Sure. You got keys?
No, you're cool. I need you to take the car. Asshole owes Mikhail some money. Take his car instead, huh?
We gonna drive over there?
What?
Are we gonna drive over there?
No! You're gonna take the train, buddy. You think I wanna be in the car with a peasant? Come on. I'm gonna go meet somebody. Have a little
Okay,
party.
fine. Have fun, dickhead.
Luckily for me, Jimmy and his friend were as inattentive as a child with ADHD, so it was super easy.
This car belonged to Vlad.
No, it's mine. Who asked you? Jimmy ain't being punked by a bitch like you.
I have your new car, Vlad.
Since Vlad wanted me to return the car to him in a clean condition, I took it to a car wash and obviously returned it in pristine condition. And with that done, I killed nobody getting that car, so this mission is pacifist approved as well. From here, we go on to the mission Ivan the Not So Terrible. During a tense conversation, Vlad reveals to Nico that Ivan is to be killed in order to basically satiate Mikhail's paranoid bloodlust.
You remember Ivan?
No.
Guy you saw me talking to. This guy. This guy.
Oh, yes. You guys had the little kiss.
Very funny. What would you say if I told you he was going to rob your cousin?
I'd say, what problem has he got with my cousin?
Hold on. Hey! Hey, gorgeous. No, I can't talk right now. What are you wearing? No, I mean underneath it. Great. Listen, I'll call you back, huh? Sorry.
Who was that?
Never you mind.
Was it Ivan?
Ooh, that's funny. You know, for a dumb yokel, you're a very funny guy.
Yes, and for an annoying dick, you're really an annoying dick.
Well, it's a real shame then, that I am the guy with the powerful friends, and you're the little punk whose only friends is some fat weasel who drives a fucking cab!
So, why is Ivan going to rob my cousin?
Because I want you to kill him.
What?
He's angered Mikhail, Mr. Faustin. Offended him. He think he's stealing some paperwork from her mom. You catch him and kill him. Then we say it was just a robbery that failed.
And what if I say, I don't want to be your hitman?
That Mr. Faustin will be very angry with you. And your cousin.
Okay.
By the time that we make it over to Roman's car depot, Ivan is already escaping, so we basically just chase him until he ultimately crashes his car and ends up in a construction site.
You trying to rob my cousin?
Vlad's a bum. He set me up.
So basically we chase Ivan through the construction site, across a couple of rooftops of some buildings, all along this path until he ultimately ends up in a situation where has nowhere to go and he ends up hanging off of the end of some kind of ledge. And we have, luckily, the option to either kill him or not kill him. So obviously in the spirit of pacifism, I don't kill him. And we're able to complete this mission without having anyone killed, so this mission is also pacifist approved. It's going to get a lot harder from here.
To kill me. Get up. Once you're dead, you can't be all bad. Stay out of Hove Beach.
Thank you.
You won't be seeing your boyfriend Ivan no more. Oh, are you going to miss him?
No, I'm not. I'm getting enough pussy at the moment. I tell you, it's so much better if women already have a man, because you don't have to deal with all this shit all day. Take Mallory, for example.
Fuck you! You say this to my face and I will break you!
Right here is where I found myself in a situation where I didn't quite know how to get up. Nothing I tried was working. I don't know. So I just eventually dropped down and And this happened. What? So from here, I was finally forced to do Jamaican Heat. I couldn't proceed beyond it, and this is where things got really challenging. I'm going to include some of the first times that I tried it, before I did Vlad's missions, and also basically just ultimately when I finished it.
Hello, Roman Bellic Enterprises. No, Mr. Bellic is stepped away from his office. Can I take a message? Okay, great. No, I'm not gay. Yes, I'll tell him. Hello, Roman Bellic's office. Shit, fucking battery. This is chaos!
Capitalism is a dirty business.
Yeah? Like war?
Not exactly.
No, maybe not.
Can I help?
Okay, yes. Go pick up my friend little Jacob. He's a good man. Likes to smoke a bit. Look after him. He's on Oneida Avenue in South Slopes. And Nico, man, we should talk sometime. I'm a good listener.
Whatever, man.
Mohammed, what the fuck? Oh, Miss Weinstock. No, not you. What can I do for you today?
So in Jamaican Heat, we are tasked with picking up little Jacob and taking him to a meeting with some people he apparently needs to make peace with while pulling security from a perch above. In an insane twist that nobody could have expected, it goes badly and we have to help little Jacob get out of the situation alive.
What's this? I know there's only gonna be one of you who's coming. Jacob. We have to teach a bad man his lesson and team. Shit, Nico, get this blood clot.
So naturally, I did what any rational person would do, and I called 911.
Hello.
I'm sorry, but all our peacekeepers are currently busy filling quotas and dealing with paperwork. Please call back later.
And on par with real life, the police are fucking useless. Video games really are a mirror to society, huh? So my next thought was, maybe Jacob can just do this on his own. So I just let him try to fend for himself. And, yeah, that didn't really work out.
Shit, Nico, get this blood clot. Right, someone be in the ground.
So my next thought was that if I had left the scene and gone out into the street and started shooting, like cars and the ground and stuff, maybe the police would show up on their own, which of course they didn't, but it was still, I was hopeful. Also at the time I didn't realize that I still had lock-on fully enabled, so I was forced to aim straight at people, so I couldn't fire off towards people. I eventually ended up turning that off. Needless to say, a total waste of my time. So my next idea was to try calling 911 again while I wasn't right in the middle of the shootout, and hopefully that would work.
Hello.
I'm sorry.
Of fucking course it didn't. So my next thought was maybe try calling the paramedics to see if they would show up and help in some way, or maybe just be there to pick up Jacob's body whenever he ultimately died, I don't know.
Hello.
Hello, you're through to the MS paramedics. In which area is your medical emergency?
Shutler.
We'll send a basically trained paramedic as soon as we can, sir. Don't move, and please have your insurance documentation or credit card ready.
Of course, the paramedics never showed up, and my strategy of just shooting randomly at people's cars was still not working at all either. Though, it was making me feel a little better. Needless to say, I tried the fire department, and they said that they were going to show up.
Hello.
Hello, this is the FDLC. Where do you need assistance?
Shutler.
We'll get a fire truck out to you right away.
Unsurprisingly, they too were dirty liars, so I had to resort to a new strategy. I tried antagonizing them and shooting towards them in an attempt to get them to turn around to shoot at me instead of little Jacob. And while like sometimes they'd turn around like this, they would not ultimately stay focused on me, and they'd kill little Jacob. So I figured if the police wouldn't show up whenever I called them during the mission, maybe they'll show up right before the mission, so I tried giving me a call before.
Hello? Hello, this is the LCPD. Where would you like us to send an officer?
Shuttler.
An LCPD peacekeeper will be there as soon as possible, sir.
And they did show up.
Alright, there be the spot up there. Watch out for any badness.
Sure.
The pitfall of this strategy, of course, is that the mission has such a long lead up where Jacob is walking to where he needs to go that by the time that the shooting starts, the police are long gone.
Hello? I'm sorry.
Of course, I just tried to go down there and just fist fight them many, many times, but with 3 people shooting, there was no winning. Also, one fun point that you might recognize, fist fighting in this game sucks ass. This is nothing like Grand Theft Auto 5 where you can get like a one-hit KO. You have to work them over. So after getting shot to death and having to drive little Jacob back to the same damn spot more times than I'd like to admit, I did discover that if you go to this guy in the corner, you can kind of shove him into the corner and no one will shoot at you until, you know, you come out of it. But you can just basically beat him to death in that corner, and so it makes it a little bit easier to get one with your fists. The one challenge with this corner strategy is that the guy on the far right still has view of you and will shoot you. Ultimately, I just ended up shooting the guy on the right so that I wouldn't have someone who had a clear view of me while I'm beating the guy in the corner to death, and then that would give me a chance to have enough health to fist fight the guy that was in the middle. Of course, it didn't really work the first couple of tries. A few times I tried just getting the guy on the right and the guy on the left to see if little Jacob could handle the guy in the middle. Of course he couldn't, but I did discover that if you run up on them in a certain way and hit them a certain way, sometimes they fall down. And this made it a lot easier to kill the guy in the middle without losing a lot of health. After doing this repeatedly for 2 hours, I was happy that my pain and suffering was over, until this fucking guy showed up. And so I'm sitting there thinking, how the fuck am I supposed to get this guy? So I kind of run around a little bit, and there's no entrances in this courtyard area. I started to go around to see if there's another door on the other side, but having gone this far, I really did not want to do this all over again. So I was scared that if I had gone too far around the block, it would ruin the mission, right? So I just shot him, and then I figured I'd come back later and figure out if I could have done it. Since that completed the mission, it gave me a chance to drive around to the other side with little Jacob without fear of failing the mission, and I found this door which was open. So me and little Jacob ran all the way up to the top, and once I got to the roof, I saw that this was a way for me to get to that guy. So I let out all my frustrations on Jacob's face, and then I started the whole damn thing again.
Step up!
So after shooting the guy on the right, stuffing the guy in the left into the corner so I could beat him without getting shot, and then using the strategy to make the guy in the middle fall over so he couldn't shoot me, I was finally able to go up the stairs and confront the guy up on top.
Sorry for Margadog turn around by you. Come here back at Homebrew Cafe.
And with that, I was finally able to complete Jamaican Heat. Unfortunately, I did have to shoot one guy and melee kill 3 people. I am counting that third guy as a melee kill because I did kind of push him off the edge to his death. So, anyways, I hope you liked the video. If you like this kind of stuff, feel free to give me a like. If you want to see more of it, feel free to subscribe to me. And if you're absolutely insane, feel free to leave me a comment. I hope you guys have a wonderful day.
One love.